Hey there, Amelia Earhart friends. It's your pal, Mr. Cameron, and I wanted to show you real quick about my brand new Google Classroom. You'll be able to access this when you're in the lab and out of the lab. You can see your launch logs, you can see what activity we are on, and you'll be able to go through this while we're in class. So first of all, you're going to open up a tab in Google, of course. It's not called Google Classroom for nothing. So what you're going to do is come up to the right upper corner and click on your waffle. When you click on your waffle, there you see it, Google Classroom. Go ahead and give it a click. And here we are. Look and behold, Project Lead the Way with Mr. Cameron. You want to click on this classroom. Now, by this time, you have already joined it, but if you have not joined my classroom, you will see a plus sign that will ask you to join, and you'll want to put in this code. Don't worry, it's always going to be on the marker board for you to see. So this is what it looks like. On this section, this is called the stream. It's going to be a long list of anything I put into the classroom. You'll be able to see it right here. If you want to see one of our very first postings, you'll scroll down to the bottom and you can click it. It's just a quick way to find everything, which is really cool and neat. Most of our work will be here in classwork. Here we have different topics. We have K through 5, Project Lead the Way Science. Fourth grade, Project Lead the Way, third, second, first, and kindergarten. In the K through 5 Project Lead the Way Science, here you're going to find science lessons that were posted during our Learning at Home days. For example, the Science Mystery of April 6th. This looks familiar, doesn't it? These are your tasks that you can learn about hand sanitizer. If you click View Assignment, whoops, Instruction, there we go. Once you click it and be sure you're on instructions, here are your materials, your links, your videos, your PDFs, all having to do with that April 6th assignment. If you want to hit back, let's see here, where are we at? You can go back to Project Lead the Way. If you ever get lost, always click right up here. It'll get you back to stream. Classwork. Okay. Oops. All topics. There we go. You can always minimize and maximize by clicking the assignment. Isn't that cool? Also in here, I've added some materials that you can work on at home. The first one, Mystery Science with Doug, that looks familiar, doesn't it, kiddos? You can go ahead and click Mystery Science and it'll bring up a tab and you'll go directly to Mystery Science webpage. And the cool thing right now is Mystery Science is all free until June. So you guys can get your mystery on. They categorize it by spring mysteries. Then down below to the left, they have it by grade level. And I know we love Mystery Science. It's so fun. If you want to do a mini lesson, they have those too. These don't take very long at all and very little prep. Ooh, toothpaste and cookies. I wonder what that's all about. Interesting. Oh, April Fool's Day. I should have known. I'm going to go ahead and click out of that tab. So I added Mystery Science with Doug. I also added our favorite Generation Genius. If you press right here, it'll take you right to the web page. And right now, Generation Genius is offering 5 free lessons for your parents you can do. So that's, hey, it's not all of them, but you get 5 free lessons. Once you click a lesson, they are, once again, categorized by grade level. I'm going to choose Patterns in the Sky for those first grade scientists. It'll just take a moment to pop up. While it's loading, the video is going to load up right here. Oh, there it goes. You can watch the video. It takes 10 minutes, but the really cool thing is the lesson materials below. If you click here, you have some discussion, question and answers, vocabulary. If you can't remember what a sun was, just click right here and it'll define it for you. Reading material. This one's really cool. It'll open up a new tab. Uh-oh. Let's try that again. Reading material. Oh, it's not going to do it for us. but it'll bring up different stories and different books that you can read, or you can have the computer read it for you, which is really cool. And finally, you can go to an assessment and play their Kahoot game. It's an online quiz game. And we all know about Kahoot. I'm going to go ahead and close out of these tabs. This topic, K through 5, Project Lead the Way Science, it's for everybody. But if you want to see things that you need for your grade level, such, for example, we'll do 4th grade Project Lead the Way, you can click on to get on to Inkling, where 4th grader, they're ready for activity 3, Lighten Up Your World. If you press on the link, it'll take you right into Inkling, and you can see what directions you're going to need to finish your activity for the day. And don't worry, this will always be on the smartboard too. I'm going to close out of this. And you can access your digital launch log. If you want to see what we're going to be doing later on, you can show off your parents your launch logs at home. This is the way to do it. Oh, I see what I about did. I almost closed out of my tab. Silly me. What am I doing? Stuck at home too long. I'm going to click this arrow on the left to get back into the classroom. Now, children, I want you to know while I was making this classroom, I noticed that it was just silly of me to have all grade levels in this class. What I'm going to be doing, every grade level, every class will have their own Google Classroom. Inside of it, it'll look similar to this. Okay, you will have, let me get back into classwork. There we go. 3rd grade and all the 5 classes will have their own classwork, but inside of it, it'll be this format. So don't worry, I'm going to get that changed. Remember, you always fail a few times before you get it right. So now I'm going to go off over to people. You can see who's in our class. Right now, these are my students right now, because in reality, I haven't pushed this out to you all. Here are my students right now. Oh, here's the coolest one ever. Wing, wing, wing. So that's my Google Classroom. And of course, if you have any questions, you can always come and find me. I'll be sure to answer them. And I wish you all well.